Hello everyone, Coach Tom here. Today we're going to show you a few static stretches that you can use at the end of your workout. Now remember, the dynamic stretches are the ones you do before you work out. Static stretches where you hold it for maybe anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds. The static stretches are the ones you use at the end of your workout. We're going to show you a few stretches you can use on the mat. There are some standing up, which we'll show you at another time. But right now we're going to show you a few good ones to use at the end of your workout. First up is our elongation stretch. Now I like to use a yoga block. It supports my head, so I'll put it back here. And I'll just lay my head on the block. This will help support my neck a little bit. I'm going to extend my arms behind me, reach, feel the stretch in my shoulders, my chest. And I'm going to point my toes away from me. Nice, easy relaxation. I'm not going to hold my breath. Just relax. Good. I want to do my stretch that'll help my lower back now. I'm going to bring my knees into my chest. I'm going to help it out with my hands. I'm going to pull them towards my shoulders. I'm going to feel a little stretch in my lower back. And to feel even more of a lower stretch, or stretch in my lower back, I'm just going to raise my head a little bit. Feel the stretch. Put it down. I'm going to do it again. Good. Next, we're going to work on lower back, hips, and glutes a little bit more. I'm going to bring my knee in towards the shoulder on the same side. Then I'm going to bring it across my body, trying to keep my shoulders relatively close to the floor. And I'm going to feel the stretch now in my lower back, my glutes, my hip area. Now, some people like to keep their leg bent or straight. Wherever you feel a stretch, whatever is good for you, go for it. Good. Then I'm going to bring the leg here where we started, and then outside of my body frame. Feel a stretch inside my leg. We'll try the other side. I come across. Feel a nice stretch. Shoulders are near the floor. And then I'm going to bring it back to where I started, and then outside of my body frame, and I'm going to feel the stretch on the inside part of my leg. Good. I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor. I'm going to put my one ankle over the knee of the opposite leg. And there's a couple of different ways to do this. We're going to show you the most basic way. Now I'm going to feel this in the inside part of my hip, around my hip flexors. I'm just going to give it a little push right there until I feel it. Then we're going to go to the other side and feel the stretch. Remember, you can hold this for 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds, even longer. We're trying to elongate the muscles now. Get the blood flowing again. Good, good. Next up, arms out. Make a T with the top part of your body. Feet flat on the floor. And we're going to do our spinal twist. We're just going to bring our legs in one direction, head in the opposite. We're going to hold that stretch. Good for the lower back, middle of your back. I'm feeling a little stretch in my shoulders too. And I'm going to go to the other side. Hold that again for as long as you'd like. Good. Next up, we're going to just work the quads a little bit. Now I'm on my side. Okay, everything's kind of aligned. My knees, my ankles, my knees, my hip, my elbow, shoulder. And what I want to do is bring the heel of my top leg, the heel of the foot on the top leg, and just bring it back towards my glutes. So nice, easy stretch. You may have to move it a little bit till you feel that stretch. Good. Let's try the other side. So we just go to the other side. Make sure everything's lined up. Feel that stretch. Gonna feel in my quads. Those are the muscles in the front part of your thigh. Good. Good. Just a basic hamstring stretch. We're gonna bring our leg up. The opposite leg could be straight or bent. And I'm just gonna bring it up until I feel a stretch from my glutes to the back of my knee. Those are your hamstrings. And sometimes they tighten up. Now, some of you are going to be able to straighten your leg out and bring it a little higher. That's fine. Wherever you feel the stretch. You don't want to, you should never bounce doing these. We don't want to bounce. And everybody feels the stretch a little different time. That feels good, back of my leg. Those are pretty tight. If you've been home, sitting around, maybe at the computer watching TV, you have to stretch those hamstrings out. Next up will be our child's pose. I like this because it works a lot of different muscle groups, knees apart, hands a little wide in the shoulders. There's a few different ways to do this, but all we're going to do today is just sit back towards our feet, and we're going to feel it in our shoulders, our arms, the midsection. I feel it around my ankles. To get a little more stretch in your shoulder, you can just go one arm out at a time. Just be careful. And then when you come out of that, we're going to just come out and bring our hips towards the floor. Now, if that puts a little too much stress on your back, let's do when you come out of the child's pose, let's just use a low back extension. All right? So it's here, and we're just gonna come up, feel the stretch. Don't flex that neck too much. You just wanna feel that lower back stretch, come down, and then up. Good. Now today we showed you a few stretches that will get you started. I would do at least those, maybe a few more at the end of your workouts. Check out the workouts on my webpage. I'm adding a workout every day. It's either a video or in text, okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Stay safe, stay active.